Egypt in chaos. Ethiopia's mega dam sparks political uprising. Ethiopia has done it. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, a dream generations in the making, has officially reached completion. And with that, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has sent a powerful, unexpected message, not just to Ethiopians, but to Egyptians. Join us in our happiness. Political commentators, former diplomats, and even ex-military figures are demanding accountability. Some are encouraging the Egyptian army to rise against its own leadership. The government promised us the Nile would not be touched, says one retired general. For the first time in modern history, Ethiopia has the upper hand over Egypt. And while Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed preaches peace and cooperation, the symbolic message is clear. The era of domination is over. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, be sure to follow for more updates. But for Egypt, this is more than symbolic. The fear is real. Analysts warn that reduced Nile flow, especially in dry seasons, could impact Egypt's agriculture, drinking water, and even national stability. And if the Egyptian economy weakens further, unrest will grow. As we speak, pro-opposition voices in Egypt are mobilizing, calling for nationwide civil disobedience, military defection, and rebellion. We need a revolution, says one activist. A revolution to save Egypt from those who sold the Nile, and perhaps most dangerously, they're blaming one man, El-Sisi. Now Ethiopia controls the waters and we are left with empty words. Will the region fall into political chaos, or can diplomacy and cooperation still save the day? One thing is certain, the Nile is no longer just a river. It is a battleground of power, pride, and identity. And as history is being written right now, the world is watching. Who wins the Nile controls the future of Northeast Africa. This isn't just political frustration. It's a spark that could ignite something much bigger. A movement is forming, one that recalls the revolution of 2011, when the Egyptian people overthrew a decades-old regime. Protests are being whispered about. Videos are going viral. Hashtags are trending. Behind the scenes, rumors swirl about growing dissent within Egypt's own military ranks. And all of it is rooted in the waters of the Blue Nile. But what was meant as a call for peace has instead ignited a storm of outrage in Egypt. Across Cairo and Alexandria, political tensions are on the rise. Inside government halls and online platforms, Egyptians are voicing what just a few weeks ago might have been unthinkable, calls for regime change. For many in Egypt, the final filling of the dam is seen as a national humiliation, a sign that their government failed to protect their lifeline. The Nile, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, is now facing the fiercest backlash of his presidency. For centuries, Egypt believed it alone held rightful dominance over the Nile. Treaties signed during colonial times had granted Cairo near total control. But Ethiopia, source of nearly 85% of the Nile's water, was never part of those agreements. And now, with the dam complete, Ethiopia holds the power to regulate the flow. This isn't just about electricity or water. It's about regional influence, historic justice, and a shift in African geopolitics. Ethiopia now controls the tap with a single valve. It can decide how much water flows downstream. Could Ethiopia's Renaissance Dam spark Egypt's next revolution? Hey, you made it to the end of the video.